Marcus, not your first time in Tassie, but it's your first time as a jack jumper. How you feeling?
I feel great. I'm very excited to be back out in Australia. That was kind of our big point throughout the summer is just how do we get back to Australia. And I feel like we made the best possible selection, and we're happy to be here.
How do you feel about the team now? You've seen it all there in front of your eyes. I suppose it's a pretty decent lineup, isn't it?
It's an exciting team to see. As you talk to the rest of the guys, we're excited to get in the gym together and really bond and really get this thing going.
Speaking before, you said Milton was key to coming down. Mate, how big a key was Milton, I guess, in getting down to Tasmania?
It was a huge key. Most guys usually call familiar friends, familiar faces to kind of get the lowdown on the team and the area. And he spoke nothing but good things, and just being able to play with him and not against him will be a whole lot easier for me.
As someone that's, I guess, seen this team from the outside looking in, what are you, I guess, most excited about to be able to join the Jack Jumpers?
I think it's the grit and grind of the team. We really try to focus a lot on that, and they've really kind of drilled it in once you become a part of the team and part of the family. And so I think that's one of the biggest things we'll try to force immediately.
What do you think are going to be the challenges the team will come up against?
Like always, there's in the new season and then almost a brand new team, it's just getting used to each other and trying to figure each other out in the quickest amount of time, because we have less than 2 months to look like a brand new team like we've been with each other for years. So that's the new goal.
What's the secret to getting that bond with the rest of your new teammates earlier? We saw a bit of a slow start last year, but things obviously went well after that. But yeah, is there a secret to that? You've been part of the new team before, I suppose, new teams before.
Yeah, I've been on a new team every year. But I think the thing is just trying to hang out with each other and kind of bond as quick as possible off the court and on the court. I think it just started with us being in a group chat or being in a constant contact with each other. The imports, we all flew together, so we were able to hang out with each other and our families. So I think that was the biggest thing, and we're off to a great start.
How was your off-season? Tell us what you got up to, what you were doing. I didn't say like much of an off-season, but what were you doing?
It was a quick off-season, which is okay with me. I played in Italy for a little bit. Then we bought a house, which was extremely hard to do when it's your second house. Building things and painting, and 90% of the time I've got paint and sawdust all over me, but it's fun. And then you get to play in the TBT, and then next thing you know, you're on the next flight out to your new team. So,
Are you glad to be back playing basketball rather than painting? It sounds like.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's frustrating every night. You're like, do I wash this off or do I just keep it for tomorrow? But those are the fun battles that aren't as body taxing.
Obviously, you had Milton like speaking in your ear about coming down here, but what else? Because you would have had a few offers about this upcoming season. What really attracted you to getting down here?
I think the island. I played here on the opposite team before, and the energy is unbelievable when you get not only in the arena but in Tasmania in general. You feel it once you land. It's something that's just tacting on you. So finally being on the opposite side, you get the good energy on it. So that's exactly what I'm excited for and looking forward to.
What about, obviously Will's injured at the moment, Will Magnay. We'll talk about how you'll fit in the team with him, etc. But you're ready to take that load on if Will's not right to go for the start of the season, I suppose?
Definitely. That's something we'll talk about as a team and try to get around. But we're really excited to see how this team gets together and bonds. And it's going to be fun to see all the different lineups that we can throw around, because it's going to be a hard time for teams to deal with the different starting fives, different roles we can throw at people. So it'll be a fun time for us, hard time for everybody else.
And we heard Bajuk signed yesterday as well, just to provide that extra cover as a big. It's handy to have him working in the background, I suppose, too.
Oh yeah, it's always great to have more bigs. So I'll take more bigs than 2 bigs any day of the week. It's always helpful, just not in games, but also in practices. We get to push each other, get better each day, and that's all you can ask when you're going through practices and with a new team.